Hey now guys, it's Knockout21. Sorry I haven't posted anything up recently. Um, I've been busy with a lot of stuff from the holidays, but everything seems to be settling down a little bit. I finally gotta have a little time to make these videos, and before I get on to my next big video that I've been working on for a while, I want to talk about my experience with E3. Right here. This is the pass I got for E3 2005. I didn't have a lot of time here. I only got there on the very last day, which was, I believe it's on the card, May 20th. And I was only there for a couple of hours. But in that time, I got to experience this thing that was only exclusive to people in the industry, and it was like the most enjoyable time in my life. Better than any concert I went to, better than any rave or party I went to, or any club I went to. No, E3 2005 was the most memorable, fun, enjoyable experience I've ever had. And it's probably because I'm a gamer, but yeah, that was it. I saw a lot of cool stuff on there. I saw games before they were going to come out. I played a lot of Xbox 360, going from the Dreamcast to the Xbox, and playing games on the upcoming Xbox 360 was a very unique experience that not a lot of people got a chance to do. I remember making a beeline towards Sega, because Sega, I wanted to see how they were doing, and seeing Shadow the Hedgehog, seeing Sonic DS, or the Sonic, which eventually became Sonic Rush, I actually got a chance to play Condemned Criminal Origins, and got a free shirt out of it. Stopping by NCSoft to see their City of Villains display, and seeing a girl in a bikini armor. That was something I never thought I was gonna experience, but I did see that. I thought it was awesome. Later in the day, I saw these girls swinging fireballs around on stage, and I remember thinking, if she lets go of that string, I'm afraid that fireball's gonna end up hitting me and I'm gonna catch her on fire. So I remember being very wary of that. At the same time, it was quite an enjoyable show, and I wasn't there alone. I was with friends. And I remember me and my coworker, I'll call him Bert. Me and Bert went to the Microsoft booth and got to experience a lot of games that Microsoft was putting out. We saw someone play Perfect Dark. I got a chance to play Cameo. There was video of Gears of War, like even way back when they were showing off some Gears of War video, and remember thinking how awesome that game looked. And then, like, this dude in a flat top, white dude in a flat top, asked if we could go into this booth and talk about the 360, because he saw us. I guess he saw us playing some of it, and we looked at you, say, yeah, well, we'll go ahead. And we go ahead and get into this booth, and he asked if we could just look at the camera, kind of like how I'm looking at you guys right now, and just talk about it. And we were like tools, basically. We were like talking up the Xbox 360, saying this is an awesome thing. The graphics are realistic. The sound's awesome. The gameplay on these games are really tight. We were just coming up with these terms, and just being complete, total like Xbox fanboys. And we only ever played like maybe 10 minutes or like 5 minutes of Xbox. But we were already saying these things, and And when we got out of the booth, we were asking, well, what was that really for? Like, are you guys gonna use it like in a promotional video or something? Like, what's up with this thing? And the guy's like, no, the guys in the office wanted to hear people talk about the Xbox, and that's what, there's people up there that were probably watching you guys talk about it. I was like, oh, and I was like, oh my god, we were total tools. We were totally like total tools for Microsoft, and they were watching us. We were a little bit embarrassed, but man, it was an awesome time. It was a totally awesome time. I got a chance to play games that were never released. I distinctly remember going to SNK to check out what they had, and I saw King of Fighters Reboot on the original Xbox, and I got a chance to play it. The buttons were arranged kind of funky, they were kind of confusing. I think they're still working on that, but I got a chance to play that game, and remember asking the guy, when is this game going to be finished? When is this game going to be coming out? And he told me fall of that year, fall of '95, and I was like, great, I can't wait to play it. This is definitely going to be a game I'm going to play, because I love King of Fighters. I need my King of Fighters, and especially if they're remaking the very first KOF, I definitely was going to be there. I was saddened to hear that it was cancelled, but when I think back to that E3, getting a chance to play that game, despite being unfinished, I got a chance to play it before it was cancelled, and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm probably one of the lucky few that had the opportunity. Still disappointed that it got cancelled, but being able to have that little taste was pretty gratifying. Nintendo, I remember Nintendo being very, very packed, and not being able to play a lot of, being able to play anything, to be honest, because of how busy it was, but we did get some free swag out of it. I think my friend got like a Kirby something, and I got a free Nintendo issue of Nintendo Power, and I believe 3 free months. If I remember right, my first 3 game Nintendo Powers were free, courtesy of Nintendo. So that was something, right? Unfortunately, it ended kind of soon, right? We got there kind of late. We didn't get a chance to experience everything, but what we did see, left us feeling hopeful, really feeling that we were part of something big. On our way to the train station, some kid comes up to us and asks if he could borrow one of our passes. If he could just, if we're gonna go back, and we said no, and he asked if we could like hand him our passes because he wants us to check it out, and we tell him like, sorry man, E3's over, like they're closing up shop right now, that's why everyone's leaving. And he looked very bummed out, like he wanted to have that experience. I was about ready. I was ready to hand him my pass, because I'm like, anyone should be able to enjoy this, right? But no, that didn't happen. So we go back and we just start talking about our our experience to each other, like how awesome it was. And I look back to E3 2005, and I'm just like happy that I had a chance to experience that event. But I'm also saddened that there's nothing like it anymore. The last in-person E3 was in 2019, and it kind of bums me out that it's no longer a thing. But it is what it is, and I'm glad that I was able to share this little bit of information with you guys. It was an enjoyable experience for me. I'm glad that I had a chance to experience it. There's a lot of stuff I do want to share with you guys, but seeing how sensitive people are nowadays, it's probably better that I stop here. But let me just tell you guys that it was very memorable, and I wish it could come back so like more people could experience what I've experienced, especially for the later generation. I think there's a lot of hands-off events going on, and you know, not being able to be there, not being able to talk to all those reps, really you know, really is like we're missing something from the game industry. Anyway, thank you guys for hearing me out. I'll continue on my next video, but yeah, thank you for watching my video. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and like always, have a good one. Take care, you guys.